Hey, good morning, my friends. MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa here with the MLive Morning Weather Update. Lots to get to in weather, so let's get on into it. Hey, I'm cold this morning. I don't know about you, even though it is somewhat warmer across the whole state. In fact, you could see in the north rain showers instead of snow showers, and that's a real good indicator of the fact that we have had warmer temperatures move in overnight. It's going to be a fairly dry day for most of us. The far northeast corner, what they call the sunrise side, the northeast corner, will have some off and on showers. Here's the radar forecast. You see that around Alpena, even into the Thumb, and kind of hanging there, Oscoda, Alpena, and Pellston, and Mackinac Island. But for southern lower Michigan, Saginaw, Grand Rapids, Detroit, Jackson, Lansing, Kalamazoo, all dry today. And as we go into the radar forecast for tomorrow, all dry there as well. So dry for a couple of days. Isn't that nice? Now, watch what's going to happen in the upper air pattern. We go into Thursday and we go into Friday. Oh, that's a lot warmer than what we have been. And I talked about this yesterday. These upper level storm systems in Canada look like they want to slide into the northeast U.S. So this is on Sunday into Monday. Another little glancing blow, little reinforcing shot of colder air for a day or so. And we're already back into the southwesterly flow. This is next Tuesday as a ridge tries to build and a storm forms out west, southwesterly flow. Kind of interesting because you're going to see when I show you the surface map that this forecast for Friday has snow behind it. That's kind of hard to imagine how the cold air would get in just under the pocket of a storm system coming from the southwest. But it could. But the point is, as we go out to the 23rd and the 24th, we have storm systems coming in from the southwest. See that big bend? And then another one. And as you look at the flow, it's southwesterly out to, this is Thanksgiving right there. And if we look at the same model in its ensemble mode, we can see kind of the same thing. Here's that ridge for Friday. There's the storm system that kind of slips down on Sunday to our northeast. And then we're back to warmer than normal heights. Now we're at November 20th. What about Friday? So the deterministic mode, remember, has a cutoff low pressure center and a cold pocket on Friday, and this ensemble does not. I do not think that we will get into the snow on Friday. Now we're out to November 25th, and we end it right at Thanksgiving. And what do you get out of this? It's a west to east flow. It's not cold, and it's not warm. All right, like I said, here's the surface pattern. So we're going to call today dry and Thursday dry across lower Michigan and Friday dry. Friday, the best day. A work skipper Friday? Yeah, if you're like me and have to get the leaves off of the grass. And then here's the cold front now still continues to move up in time. So now it's Saturday morning into afternoon in the north and afternoon into evening in the south, and then gone by Sunday. And here's the next storm system on Tuesday. So we're starting to talk a wetter pattern. And then this is the one that, a deterministic model, the single run of it shows you this, and somebody that's a storm monger will show you this, say, wow, Friday, big snow. It's pretty far out, and the ensemble does not corroborate that, but we'll watch it. And then as we go toward Thanksgiving, this would be Wednesday night, a storm system there. Again, far out, 16 days. We won't worry about it just yet. Hard to imagine how this cold air sneaks in on a southwesterly flow. Today in the 40s, tomorrow in the 40s to near 50. Friday, work skipper Friday, hint, hint, in the mid 50s for a lot of this, we call it the southwest half of Lower Michigan. Even Traverse City makes it to 50. Saturday, 60 degrees. Kalamazoo, Lansing, Jackson, Ann Arbor, Detroit, Coldwater, Hillsdale. 57 Saginaw, 56 Grand Rapids. Sunday, a little cooler. Monday, cool. And only in Michigan. 35 in the Sioux on Tuesday and 63 in Kalamazoo. It's almost what I would call dyslexia weather. Superimpose the temperature readings. 6 to 10 day, still showing warmer than normal. 8 to 14 days showing much stronger chance of warmer than normal and wetter than normal. So, pretty quiet weather. And one last thing to mention to you, a severe geomagnetic, that's hard to say, geomagnetic storm watch is in effect for today. We have a big burst of energy heading toward the sun, what's called a CME, a coronal mass ejection. And it could, if we can get the skies to clear this evening, which it looks like we can, we could have some stellar northern lights anywhere in Michigan. In fact, the northern lights could go as far south as Alabama, somewhere in there. So keep an eye on the clouds. And the nice thing is, although these forecasts are not super accurate, just think something leaves the surface of the sun way out there millions of miles away, and then we get one more data point when it's about 45 minutes from the Earth. So, but the point is, it would be right after dark, before midnight. You don't have to go to sleep and then get up in the middle of the night with this case. So there you have it. There's your MLive morning weather update. I'm MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa, and you have yourselves a great Wednesday.